Lesson 4: Places in my neighborhood. Tell me about places in your neighborhood. There is a church. There isn't a church. There is a mall. There isn't a mall. There are two pharmacies. There aren't two pharmacies. There are two supermarkets. There aren't two supermarkets. Itka is in Santa Tecla. Itka isn't in Santa Tecla. Itka is next to Masferrer School. Itka isn't next to Masferrer School. Itka is on Panamericana Street. Itka isn't on Panamericana Street. Itka is between Bicicletas Corsario and Masferrer School. Itka isn't between Bicicletas Corsario and Masferrer School. I go to school by car. I don't go to school by car. I go to school by bus. I don't go to school by bus. I take the bus to school. I don't take the bus to school. I drive to school. I don't drive to school. Tell me about what's in your neighborhood. Use the following structure to talk about one place that exists or does not exist in your neighborhood. There is a, there isn't a, there is a church. There is a mall. There is a bank. There isn't a church. There isn't a mall. There isn't a bank. Use the following structure to talk about two or more places that exist or do not exist in your neighborhood. There are, there aren't. There are two pharmacies. There are two supermarkets. There are three schools. There aren't two pharmacies. There aren't two supermarkets. There aren't three schools. Tell me about places. Now, use the following prepositions to talk about the location of places and how you travel to those places. Prepositions in neighborhoods, in Santa Elena, cities, in San Salvador, countries, in El Salvador, on, streets, on First Street, avenues, on Jerusalem Avenue, boulevards, on Heroes Boulevard, by, means of transportation, by car, by bus, by taxi, by motorcycle, by Uber, in, next to, on, between. Itka is in Santa Tecla. Itka is next to Masferrer School. Itka is on Panamericana Street. Itka is between Bicicletas Corsario and Masferrer School. By. I go to school by car. I go to school by minibus. I take the bus to school. I drive to school. Places in my neighborhood. Questions. What's in your neighborhood? What's in your school? What's in your favorite mall? Where is your neighborhood? Where is your favorite mall? Where is your favorite mall? Where is Itka? Places and means of transportation. Questions. How do you go to the mall? How do you go to the beach? How do you go to the supermarket? How do you go to the bank? How do you go to school? How do you go home every day?